And it comes, have a good heart when it comes to dealing with children. And that's probably never going to change. But we know parents, staff, etc. None that there knows that there has never been anything weird going on and that there was never any insinuation of that. The people that actually matter knows where your heart is, and that's all that matters. During COVID, you quite literally helped me through my 8th grade year by just being an adult I knew I could go to if I was having any problems. Continue being you and don't let anyone change that.
Video, right? And I just came across a lot of comments saying that a lot of people shouldn't be worried about other people's kids, and a lot of people shouldn't be worried about it if the parents aren't worried about it and stuff like that, which is true to a certain extent. But when something happens to someone's child, these are the same people who beg for the community and they beg for help from everybody else, like they need people to spread awareness, they need people to riot and do certain things for the children. And I feel like this ass backwards because people just genuinely have a care.
The fact that simply because there are incidences of teachers taking advantage of minors, that there's just this like view that all teachers are on that type time just because of their close-knit relationships with their students. Not all teachers are sick in the head trying to go after minors.
Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. So look, man, before we jump into this video, I just want to start it off with a positive message. I just want to tell everybody out there that I appreciate y'all for rocking with me the way that y'all do. And yeah, man, I just hope that everything did go good today during your day, or it will go good today during your day, just depending on when you see this video or when I post this video. But anyway it goes, I'm simply wishing you nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And when I say this, I'm only talking to my supporters and to those who are reciprocating the same energy back to me, and to those who are saying the same thing back to me in return. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Let's go ahead and move forward into the video. Oh yeah, I have a ticket sale going on. A raffle ticket sale is going on right now for 2 or 3 days. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but it will be off by Monday or Tuesday, so y'all might want to jump on this to get y'all some tickets. And yeah, man, if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I do have a 2024 Chevy Trax that I'm raffling off June the 3rd, so y'all might want to go ahead and jump on this and get y'all some tickets. That way I can have a chance at winning this car, man. It's still brand new, still in the plastic. All you got to do is just get you some tickets. The link will be in the comment section. Go down there, click that link, get as many tickets as you want. You will be emailed a receipt showing proof of purchase and things like that. And yeah, man, you will be entered in the raffle right then and there. And I will be announcing the winner June 3rd. And it's your car right out. It's paid for in cash. I have the title in hand and everything. So yeah, you're gonna win. But other than that, let's go ahead and move forward into this situation because we got a lot to talk about. And if you think it's a scam or something like that, please keep your money. I'm not here for no paper. I thought that this would be something beneficial for me and one of my supporters out there to do this raffle on this car. So yeah, anything else is obsolete. You can move around. And if you're not a supporter of mine, please do not enter this raffle. It's only for my supporters. But yeah, anyways, man, long story short, it's a viral situation that took place where a teacher allowed children, the students, to come over there and take down his hair. He's very, very hands-on with the children and things like that. And people are in an uproar because, this situation is taking place. And I got to keep it real with y'all. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm always going to keep it transparent. I feel like that I can understand the outrage because I wouldn't allow this shit to be happening with my child at all. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. There's too many teachers and stuff out there that's getting caught day to day messing with these kids. And if you've been supporting this channel for a minute, you can see I got about 20-30 videos in the past 6-7 months of teachers doing things with children. Not saying that he's like this, not saying that he'll do anything like this. It's just the fact that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got the right to be upset. Really, everybody got the right to have their own goddamn opinion on the situation. And I'm not here to argue with you about nothing. Yes, you, whoever trying to argue with me, take your ass on. I'm entitled to my opinion, and you are as well, So yeah, I just want to hear y'all thoughts and opinions on it. I'm not here to argue with nobody about shit, but I feel like it's inappropriate in my personal opinion. I feel like that a teacher should be a teacher, and it should be, some level of interaction on a friend level to a certain extent. But as far as like taking down hair, doing too much in my personal opinion, man. You should be professional in a professional setting at all times. I'm not paying you to have my children working on your head. And what I mean by paying you, tax dollars goes into this type of stuff. And yeah, man, this ain't a part of the job description in my personal opinion, man, But hey, people gonna go ahead and ride with this. That's cool for y'all. I'm happy for you. You see this big ass thumb? I'm happy for you. I'm just not rocking with it. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not gonna be here for the whole goddamn video because he started crying at the end. I don't feel like that was genuine at all. It is what it is. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, and I'm ready to argue, but I don't feel like it at the same time. So yeah, but yeah, let's get into the video, man. I want y'all to tell me your thoughts and opinions on this, and be honest. Would you allow your kid to do this? Would you be happy with this happening? And I understand that he was out there messing with the boy students as well, you know, showing them love, doing things with them as well. That's different than this right here, in my personal opinion. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Let's get into it.
Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate, and other people saying this was completely fine, there was nothing wrong with what I was doing, and people were just making it weird. So of course I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school, and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video, and I was one of the ones being interviewed. So I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number two, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever.
Now, see, he seemed like a good-spirited person, but you heard him say, my best friends, you got 10 best friends. Like, it just don't feel right to me. I don't know. And some people saying that people are over-sexualizing things these days and everything like that. Man, quit making excuses for shit that shouldn't be happening, bro. It just shouldn't be happening, man. That's my personal opinion, bro. It shouldn't be happening. What the hell, bro? You know, you can't start, like, grooming people doing certain things like this. Not saying that he's like this, though. I gotta expound on it a lot because I'm not trying to put this on this man because it's a heavy jacket to put on another man. But it's just like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. Then they was texting him, sending him messages directly and shit like that. Man, look, I ain't with it. Let's go.
During that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I would owe them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is, if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird. Some people have never had cool teachers, and it shows. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher. I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics because caring for the whole child is what's important. Some of these students have been with me since I was a substitute 4 years ago. They see me as a big brother or a father figure, as some of them say. And me, I don't want kids of my own, so all of these kids are literally my children. In case you're wondering about their parents, most of them follow me on social media and always talk about my videos with their kids. They always tell me that they're so grateful that their kids have someone like me in their life. In my admin, they're well aware of my social media presence and they love my videos. To me, this is just another wholesome moment that I'm having with my kids that I was fortunate enough to catch on film. Since I'm a science teacher, one thing that I teach my students about is symbiosis. Symbiosis deals with the relationships between organisms. The type of relationship that I like to foster in my class is mutualism, or mutualistic relationship, which means both organisms benefit from the exchange. So when my students have good behavior, complete all their assignments, and do everything that a scholar is supposed to do, I reward them with downtime and just time to just be a kid, be on their phones, play games, gossip, so on and so forth. My students and I work hard and we play harder. I'm fortunate enough to have students that feel safe and comfortable around me, safe to come to me with their problems, their frustrations. They come to me seeking guidance and wisdom. or come to me simply to chill and hang out because they know that they have a safe space to be themselves around me. What I strive to do as an educator is be the teacher I wish I had grown up. I strive to be the teacher that makes my inner child happy, someone that my inner child will be proud of. I want to be the teacher that my students reflect back on 20, 30 years down the line and think like, dang, that teacher I had in middle school, he was the shit. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, he said he wanted to stir the pot by doing this, right? He stirred the goddamn pot. Now he's fired, if I'm not mistaken, or he's on leave, one of the two. It caused a ruckus because obviously people are not finding this to be something that's appropriate, you know? Ultimately, I mean, if you want to be technical, this shouldn't be happening at all. I mean, they're just being technical. But overall, I don't see what I had to say about a lot of this stuff, man. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all watch this. It just bothers me to a certain extent because, you know, I done seen so many people get their innocence taken continuously over and over and over from people that they trust, you know. And I really don't see it fit. I mean, if I was around your kids right now, I don't want them touching me. You know what I'm saying? Not like I think they nasty, and then I just don't feel comfortable with other people's children touching me. And I feel like that, you know, being a man, he should be the same way as well too. But I can't tell nobody how to be. You know, I feel like you can grow an authentic relationship with your students without all of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We can sit over there, we can talk back and forth, things like that. You know, but as far as like coming up, touching on them and stuff like that, I just don't rock with that. I know some people gonna be mad, some people gonna be talking shit, things like that because of what I'm saying. But I really don't give a about none of that because I feel like it should be boundaries set in every setting. And once you cross those boundaries, that ain't what's up. Now, anybody that's associated with this situation that don't care about this, I'm cool with that. But I can understand the other people that really don't rock with it. But it is what it is. I want to know your thoughts and opinions. I'm going to let y'all watch the rest and I'll holler at y'all later.
So you are entitled to your opinion. All I ask is that you be respectful. Thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and start clearing some people. Start off with this gentleman right here. You're letting your daughters play in a grown man's head. God forbid I had kids, but if I had a daughter with a teacher like myself, with a good heart, good spirit, sound mind, no, I would not mind if they took his hair out. That's what little girls like to do. They like to do hair and do nails and makeup. I have 5 little sisters. You bet your ass I done had a wig on my head before, had a whole lace front. I done got my nails painted, eyebrows done. Bro, this is what they do. As a father, I would even let my daughter do those things. Like if she wanted to paint my nails pink or freaking put a wig on me or do my hair or put makeup on me, I'm going to do every single one of those things. You know why? Because I'm secure in my masculinity. That's one thing that I think is stumping a lot of guys, a lot of grown men today, is they are not secure with themselves and they project their own insecurities onto others. Everything doesn't have to be weird. It's even the way you worded this question. Read this. You letting your daughters play in a grown man's head. Do you see how you're already trying to spin that? That's very telling of what you have going on upstairs. We as a people have to abandon this idea of, you know, sexual intimacy being tied with getting your hair done. People have this view because typically you're intimate in a sexual manner with someone who does your hair. Automatically, this whole hair video is going to cause some people to be like, oh, where's that? That's weird. But again, it's very telling of your own state of mind. For you to watch a video like that, literally had the camera set up, protect myself, protect my students. Y'all can see there's nothing suggestive going on. It's like family, it's like community, as people were saying in the chat. This is simply a wholesome, innocent, community-oriented activity. As people mentioned, hair is very important in Black culture. We connect and we bond through our hair. And just like I said, little girls love to do hair. Bro, they jumped at the opportunity to help take my hair out and showcase their skills, their talents, and their abilities. Because a lot of them, they do hair. They got little side hustles. They do nails. They do nails, hair, and tracks. What's up? And I'm going to support Black business and support my students every time. Every time. Someone also mentioned, oh, I would love to see some of your guy BFFs in the video instead of just your girl. Bro, do you actually think middle school boys are trying to help their male teacher take his hair out? My sister, what? You only saw girls taking out my hair because only girls wanted to do that. No guys were like, oh, Mr. White, can you I want to take your braids out. Bro, middle school boys are not on that. They was on the basketball court. They were on the dartboard. They weren't worried about my hair. I think of some other things people were saying in the comments. Oh, this is so unprofessional. What if visitors come into the school? What does the administration think? Where's the admin? What about the parents? What do they think? Haha. Oh, this is how it starts. They start doing stuff like this just to get comfortable, and then they start trying more. I hate the fact that simply because there are incidences of teachers taking advantage of minors, that there's just this like view that, oh, all teachers are on that type time just because of their close-knit relationships with their students. Not all teachers are sick in the head trying to go after minors. Even if it isn't the teacher, what if the girls try to make a move? Bro, I'm rooted enough in my morals and ethics that in the rare case a student does overstep the boundaries that's there, because people are saying, oh, there's no boundaries because he was getting his hair done. Bro, I got boundaries. You need to have boundaries just as a human, but hair, bro, it's hair. But in the rare case a student does overstep a boundary, it is my duty, it is my obligation to correct the behavior. Again, not all teachers are trying to take advantage of minors. A side note, because I just watched this back and it looked like I'm bald. I got cornrows. I just got a big ass forehead. But anyway, as I mentioned in the video, I don't have kids of my own, so my students are literally my children. I love these kids as if they were my own. The very last thing I want to do to my children is take advantage of them and harm them in any way. That's not what we're going for. That's not why I'm a teacher. People are saying like, oh, you ain't got to defend yourself against. I mean, I know I don't, but I still got to put my 2 cents in. Because if you've been following me, you've seen or just scrolled through a few of my videos, you can see, like, me personally, my bullshit meter or my creep or weirdo meter or radar is like dialed in. I can spot fake ass energy or a creep ass dude from a mile away. Energy never lies. So the real no. Not only is my creep radar dialed in, these girls, their radars are also dialed in. They're all just not these clueless girls running around with their, like, you know, heads or chicken with their heads cut off. If they get any weird ass vibes from anybody, especially a grown man, they're going to keep their distance every time. I've literally experienced this, seen some of my students do this very thing. If they feel like you're a creep, bro, they're not getting close to you. They're not going to talk to you, let alone take your hair out. As far as it being unprofessional, I can see that a little bit. Oh, what if there were visitors? Bro, it was a Friday. At the end of the day, 10 minutes before dismissal time. Work is done for the week. Work is done for the day. Fridays are usually our chill days. If they work and do what they're supposed to do Monday through Thursday, Friday I usually give them a day where they could just chill. But we didn't chill this Friday. We did presentations. And then after, I said if they did a good job, we can chill. And during that time, right before dismissal, I was going to get my hair taken out. What else did I miss? Oh, admin, parents, well aware of my social media presence. They're well aware of they love my content. My principal is constantly talking about my videos, even in staff meetings. Oh, this is the viral guy. This is TikTok. He's going viral every time, all the time. Parents, every time they see me, Mr. White, you're like a comedian. I love your videos. Most of the students you see in my videos, their parents literally signed media release forms so they could be in my TikTok and in my Instagram videos. Of course, if we have visitors at the school, no, I'm probably not going to be getting my hair taken out because that would be dumb. Admin does a good job at letting us know, like, oh, we're going to have this person in the school, or this group is coming, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you look the part, wear some school gear, rocked out your school attire. None of that on that day. So, yeah. And literally, when I was to get my hair taken out, the principal came in. He came in the room. He saw what was going on. He saw the operation and walked right out. I didn't get a call or text, Mr. White, I need to talk to you about this. Or the next day or today when I came to school, like, hey, this parent saw this. They're trying, bro, they do not care. They love this. They love it. And as far as it being unprofessional, like I said, I can see that. But again, some of our views of professionalism is stuck in the late 1900s. These are the same people that think like, oh, you're not going to get a job if you got tat. Bro, arms tatted, legs tatted. I'm literally tatted up like the subway in Harlem. One thing I pride myself on is being 100% authentically, unapologetically myself. I have this philosophy that I live by, which is if someone is not doing anything that is harming themselves, someone, or something, mind your damn business. You will never be criticized by someone doing more than you, only someone doing less. If you got haters and people talking shit about what you're doing, most likely you're probably doing something right. I had a conversation with my mom a while back because a similar incident like this happened. Posted a video and there's a few people, oh, it's inappropriate, just because of the type of relationship I have with my students. But she said that you basically might as well get used to stuff like this happening, or people saying stuff like this, because you are a young black man, you are handsome, you're attractive, and you have a good relationship with your students. So people are always going to try to reach and make something out of nothing.
All right, y'all. So look, I was editing this video, right? And I just came across a lot of comments saying that a lot of people shouldn't be worried about other people's kids. And a lot of people shouldn't be worried about it if the parents aren't worried about it and stuff like that, which is true to a certain extent. But when something happens to someone's child, these are the same people who beg for the community and they beg for help from everybody else, you know. Like they need people to spread awareness. They need people to riot and, you know, do certain things for the children. And I feel like this ass backwards because, I mean, people just genuinely have a care. It doesn't matter about somebody being handsome or none of that old other shit, man. It's just really just a genuine care that I feel like a lot of people do have. Now, some people are being spiteful, messy, and negative. True. That's with every situation. And he put himself out there in the public's eye to receive this type of backlash. But ultimately, you know, I don't feel like you should be sunning or shunning other people because they have a genuine care. Now, I don't believe he should be fired or suspended or anything like that. I just feel like that he should correct the behavior and do certain things a different way. But ultimately, you know, to see so many people have so much to say about people who actually give a damn about your children, it's crazy to me, you know, because as soon as something happens and he doesn't get in trouble, not him per se, but just anyone, they don't get in trouble or anything like that, they're going to be begging for the community to help. They're going to be begging for all type of help. So I feel like that, you know, everybody just entitled to their own opinions. And it's just that, you know. But hey, it is what it is. I just had to say that because I see so many people trying to crucify others for actually giving a damn about behavior that's not common. But hey, it is what it is. You can say somebody look good and this and this and that, man. Forget all that bullshit. To be 100, too many things are happening consistently, and people aren't used to seeing certain things like this. So it's going to raise some red flags. So I don't understand the, you know, downplaying that everybody's trying to do when you actually have a, you know, genuine care for other people's children. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts and opinions.
So that concludes this rant. I do appreciate all the people who are supportive, and they, like I said, energy never lies. The real know what's up. Y'all can feel it. As far as the 5%ers are concerned, I'd recommend unpacking some of the stuff that y'all got going on, because clearly it's affecting your ability to just see the world for what it is. Love ya. Bye.
Mixed all the controversy that has come from this video that I posted, I wanted to come on here and read some of the messages that my students are sending me during some of the messages that they've been sending me. During this time. Hey, bestie. I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay. Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. I want you to know that the class and others got your back, and we will always stand behind you and up for you no matter what happens. We got you. Again, we miss you and we love you so much, and can't wait for you to come back. I wish that this never happened because it feels like we're losing you. Come back soon. Don't be gone too long, because if you're not back by Monday, I know something's up. But anyways, I also made sure that the classroom was clean before we left. Love you, missed you. Love you, miss you, see you later. Hi, Mr. White. We've been seeing all this stuff going on, and so has your other former students, and I just want you to know that we're standing with you. I'm literally in my junior year of high school right now, and seeing all this, you were my and many others' favorite teacher. Many of Many of your students and former students are doing our best to advocate for you. You're one of the few teachers that made me really feel like I had a voice and opinion. And not only that you made learning fun and encouraging, at the end of the day, some people won't understand that some adults genuinely have a good heart. And have a good heart when it comes to dealing with children, and that's probably never going to change. But we know parents, staff, etc. None that there knows that there has never been anything weird going on, and that there was never any insinuation of that. The people that actually matter knows where your heart is, and that's all that matters. During COVID, you quite literally helped me through my 8th grade year by just being an adult I knew I could go to if I was having any problems. Continue being you, and don't let anyone change that. For the GOAT. What's up, Mr. White? I know that your situation may not be looking the best, but just know that you'll get through it, and we all know your real intentions. Remember, remember your Bruce Lee quote. Remember your Bruce Lee quote. Can't wait for your return. P.S. Your Air Maxes are in the boys' locker room. I seen them today after practice, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I just put them in there. My Bruce Lee quote is, if you have an emotional reaction to anything someone says or does to you, means that person can control you, and you should not be controlled by anyone. Dear Mr. White, Dear Mr. White, we hope that you're doing well during these tough times. We wanted to let you know that we appreciate you as a teacher, as our teacher, and we hope the best for you in your future. We hope you come back, and we want you to keep your head up, like Tupac said. In appreciation of you, we cleaned up your class. Thank you for all that you do for us. Don't listen to those haters. We love you, Mr. White. Lock in before we tweak out. And P.S. we also fed your kids for you. And my kids are my animals that are at the school, and lock in before I tweak out is something that I say to them when they get on my nerves. So thank you.